Hey, what is up, lovelies? It is Lynn the Gacha Goblin, and okay, so it looks like we have a updated schedule for our roadmap, quote unquote roadmap. So let's go over this together. I started to compare what the old one had and also this new one here. So this is coming from Alex Edits, and this is actually something that she consolidated and translated from several different schedules, so it may or may not be accurate. However, I was going through this and there are some updates, not that many, but at least there is some more description here. So let's go over this together. Let me actually take myself off the screen so you can see both sides a little bit more clearly. Hopefully you guys can see this. Okay. So, right now we are in Raphael's new myth, so take it from this line here. The dates are 6/17 on this one, and this one says 6/18, so pay attention to the dates here. I'm not really going to pay attention to the dates as much as I am going to be paying attention to the content coming out. So after that, we're going to get the evening formal multi, which is of course the wedding banner, but this one also includes the fact that we're going to get a main story update again for Raphael and Lumiere. So this is actually very interesting. We don't have that information here, but seeing from how good the Silas and Zane update was, I'm very excited to see what's going to happen with Raphael and Lumiere here. Now there's also some concerning news traveling around in the interwebs that this is the last time we're going to see Lumiere, or Xavier. Basically, this is the last time we're going to see Xavier in the main story, because there's that whole thing in his introductory trailer saying that this is the last spring that we're spending with Xavier or whatnot. I think it's just a whole bunch of mumbo jumbo. Like, why would Infold purposefully do that? Not that we get many main story updates anyway. It just seems like they would really hurt a large portion of the player base if they took out Xavier from the main story. That being said, he has a knack of disappearing, so if it makes sense to the plot, I can see why they would do that. But if it doesn't make sense and they're just kind of forcing it, I would be like, why would you do that? Anyway, moving on. Let's go forward here. Then after this multi-banner, we're going to get Xavier's new myth, and if it's anything like the myth for Raphael, it may be a little bit more mystical. Who knows? I don't know. Maybe he's going to be like full prince mode in this one, but if it's going to be anything like what my theory was, it might be something based off of his secret times or tender moments. Something in the audio experiences might reflect what his new myth is going to be, so stay on your toes for that, all of you Xavier girlies. And then we have the summer beach multi, which is pretty much following the banner system that we have on the old prediction list. The only thing here is we know that it's going to be a very spicy event. This is going to be during the time of Chinese Valentine's Day, so expect it to be a big event, rumored very spicy. All of those emoji veggies that we saw earlier this year, in terms of this particular multi, a lot of people are hyping this up, so save guys, save as much as you can, because you might want to get multiples on this particular multi-banner. Okay, moving forward after that, we're going to have Zane's birthday solo, of course. This is going to mean that his rerun is happening. His birthday rerun is also happening with this, as we've seen with previous banners. And then we also have a Silas Solar Lunar that's coming out in September. So this is, I don't know, I mean, it's okay, it's kind of just there. The fact that we have so many like myth and then multi and then myth and then multi, and then suddenly we have solo. I'm just like, you could have put a solo in here so that way people can save, you know what I'm saying? Anyway, after this solo banner, you're going to have the next multi banner. So there are whispers in the community right now that it might be, because it's National Day, it could be like a Chinese themed multi banner or like a historical banner that's coming out now. I am hoping it's going to be a historical banner, because then we get to see all of our love interests in the traditional Chinese, outfits, and also long hair, which you guys know I'm a huge fan of. So I hope this is going to be historical themed, and I hope they're also not gonna do like a gladiator, or they're not gonna do like Roman Empire kind of theme. I want Chinese theme. Give me Chinese theme first. They've done it with MLQC. I've seen Tears of Themis bring out different themes for historical Chinese too, and they all look so beautiful. And I'm just hoping, now that we have Raphael's long, luscious hair in his new myth, that they're going to be able to render something like that for all of the other guys too. So that would be really exciting if we got something like that come September 20th. And then after that, we're going to have Xavier's birthday excuse me, Xavier's birthday banner coming out. And then this is where it gets a little bit different than the previous list that we've had. So you have Zane's new myth banner, right? You have Zane's new myth, and then you have the Caleb Solar Lunar, whereas this one, it was switched. So the old prediction list says that we're going to get Silas Abyssal Sovereign rerun, but this banner is saying that we're going to get the Caleb Solo Lunar first. So we might get Caleb Solar Lunar, and then we'll get Silas Myth rerun, and then a multi, which we don't have any news yet on, and then Raphael Solar Lunar, which, if you look at the list, you don't really see Raphael that much, except for, I guess, the multi banners, right, that they're gonna interject here. So that means if you're a Silas, Caleb, Xavier, or Zane girly, it looks like you're gonna be pretty back to back here pulling on banners, which I feel sorry for myself, because I am. So then from November 25th to December 13th, we're going to get a multi here. There is no news on what this multi banner is going to be. If we're following like the same theme as last year, this was around the time, not exactly, okay guys, but it was around the time that we got oh my god, Nightly Rendezvous, which was a very spicy banner. Now if we're looking at this multi banner here, they like to bring out spicy banners every so often, and only having one that's super spicy in this year seems like they're gonna make this one spicy too. So let's cross our fingers there. Hopefully it will be spicy, but depends on what you guys want to pull for. And then you have the Raphael Solar Lunar here, which is reflecting pretty well on this side as well. And it looks like the timing here is back to matching up with the old schedule. Then we also have Silas's new myth being released into the new year, which is quite interesting. Then we're going to have the anniversary multi-banner. So that is pretty much the new list. I am pretty excited, to be perfectly honest. I'm excited that we're going to have Raphael and Xavier so soon after Zane and Silas came out. I don't know when Caleb's is going to come out. Maybe it'll come out sometime around here, but who knows, because obviously I don't even know if we're gonna get branch stories anymore, guys, because branch stories, if we're thinking about it, Silas is supposed to get one and then Caleb's supposed to get one, but we haven't had that, and we just had main story updates, so kind of confused on the timeline there, but we'll figure it out. Hopefully there'll be a new schedule coming out soon containing that kind of information, but who knows. Okay, but that is pretty much it. That is the new schedule here. it is again by Lex Edits. If you want a copy of yourself, then just head on over to Twitter and then find this little post here, and it should be all good. Yeah, anyway, that is pretty much it. Hopefully this list helped you guys. Sorry, my throat. But yeah, that's pretty much it. What are you guys pulling for? What multi banners are you guys gonna pull for, and which multi banners are you gonna skip? Which is very interesting. I may or may not skip the formal multi banner because I don't know if I'm really gonna be into it. Now, it might rope me in with like a new feature or something like that. If there is a new feature, that might be a little bit difficult, but I have been holding off pulling until like the last week or the last few days of a banner, which has severely helped with the FOMO. Like, even with Raphael's new myth right now that they've changed the whole thing, I may only pull for one card and then get the other card next year, because you get the full story, and I'm not really focused on using Raphael in battle anyway, so I might just pull one card. And I know that's kind of crazy to say because he has long hair, and you guys know that I like long hair, but I think in terms of saving, I think that might be the best way, because we know that we get reruns for myths, right? We get reruns for myths, and if I pull for one card, I'll be able to get like all of the different things, like the poses and whatnot, from the shop. So I might just get one card for the new myths that I don't use as much. So even with Xavier's myth banner that's gonna come out next, I think I might just pull one card for that too, because I'm really saving for the spicy multi banner, the beach multi banner. So yeah, that's the plan. I don't know if I'll follow the plan, but we shall see. I like staying flexible and keeping my options open. Anyway, that is pretty much it. Let me know what your plans are down in the comment section below. I love reading through them. It's really fun. And yeah, thank you all so much for watching. I am Lynn the Gacha Goblin, and I will see you lovelies in the next video. Bye bye now.